Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Yo, I've been doing some thinking. Everybody's talking about needs. I think this is an obvious need that, I think it's a need that needs to be discussed more. The offensive line is a real cause of concern for me nowadays, because one thing that stuck out to me was I kind of get the sense and I kind of get the feeling that the offensive line showed two sides. Now, we can attribute this to health. In the upcoming videos that I'm about to show, in my opinion, if it's just an eyeball test, if it's just a different assessment, I feel like the offensive line blocked differently pertaining to the quarterback that was on the field. I feel like we got more out of the offensive line when Nick Foles was on the field as opposed to us getting a lot out of the offensive line when Carson Wentz was on the field. Now, let's think about this for a second. We have two quarterbacks with two different styles of play. Carson Wentz is adept to leaving the pocket and just causing confusion on what blocking assignments offensive linemen and running backs have. And Nick Foles is that guy who stays put and let guys get set and let guys identify blitzes and identify blockers and works within the pocket. Carson Wentz sometimes leaves the pocket and does these exciting plays that I don't really care for too much. I'd rather see, if it's a pass play, the objective of that play, unless the play totally breaks down, is for you to get the ball out of your hand. You're not a marathon runner. I don't want to see you. You already messed your leg up running when it wasn't totally necessary. Sometimes you got to get the ball away. This season totally rides on the health of Carson Wentz. It rides on just his maturity and everything that's circling around him. And I know a lot of us want to talk about the comments that was made by Carson Wentz in the press conference yesterday, but I'm here to tell you this. The comments that were made by Carson Wentz in the press conference do not worry me at all. The back isn't 100%. We still got 5 months to go, but we want him to get ready as soon as possible for training camp, OTAs and stuff like that. Now, you still got to worry about Fletcher Cox not being 100% this upcoming season. You still got to worry about Brandon Brooks not being 100% this upcoming season. Now, I understand that I don't share the same facilities that these guys share. Look, I just had knee surgery myself. If you can see the brace, I just had knee surgery myself. Now, what that shows, now I'm showing you guys this. Like, obviously, I'm walking around. I don't have the crutches anymore. But at the same time, I'm not 100%. I can't run across this field that's behind me right now. That they shout out to my HOA. They do an amazing job cutting this grass and keeping this community really clean. But yeah, you could walk, you could appear fine, but you can't make certain cuts and certain movements. Yes, I could walk, but I'm walking kind of like a robot to one side because I'm completely unable to bend my left leg still. But good news on that, guys. My physical therapy starts Thursday, man. I want to thank everybody who's been wishing me a speedy recovery. I feel like to an extent it has been a speedy recovery. And I'm definitely going to walk you guys through this physical therapy journey. Now, I got hurt 6 weeks ago. My physical therapy is just now starting. Every injury is different for everybody, for every body type, for the type of tear. Keeping our quarterback upright, back to get to the point, keeping our quarterback upright is key. And I'm going to show you guys two different videos. One video where the offensive line blocked for Carson Wentz, and one video where the offensive line blocked for Nick Foles. Tell me what you guys think. So just to piggyback off what I was saying, like in this play, you can see right here. So you have a situation to where you have, let me spotlight Corey. You got Corey Clement right there. So obviously in a play like this, you can see that there could be potentially some type of blitz coming. So you want to plan for that. But it looks like in this play, it's Corey Clement's job to try to chip or something. In my opinion, not to be too harsh on Corey, he just has no idea what's going on this play. And this is your franchise's quarterback first game back last year. I think the protection should have been just off the charts for Carson Wentz. And just look how nobody picks up this blitz for Carson Wentz. Now, look, I could freeze it right here. He's already running for his life. He's already running for his life. It seems that you got a missed tackle here. Missed tackle here. He's just diving on the ground. Carson Wentz is running for his life. You got all types of pressure coming right down the seam, right in Carson Wentz's face. And still, all in all, he finds a way to just, turn lemons into lemonade. A lot of people think that this play was exciting to me, but I see a play where your quarterback has nowhere to go. Your quarterback has to step up into a pocket, roll outside, just no protection. People like this type of elusiveness out of their quarterback. I don't like that type of elusiveness out of my quarterback. I like to see my quarterback on the passing play being protected and just being able to get rid of the ball. And that's just one example of how Carson Wentz, I feel, wasn't protected in the beginning of the season, which could have led to just some of these injuries and just bad, poor play by the offensive line in the beginning of the season. Let's get right into it, man. This is a situation to where, basically everybody has written the Philadelphia Eagles off this week going into this matchup against the Texans. We had to beat the Texans, we had to beat the Rams, and we had to beat the Redskins and hope a couple things go into our favor. This is by far a much more tougher defensive front to guard than the Indianapolis Colts. Now, there's two different periods in the year. Maybe the offensive line got healthier, but I just think it's offensive lineman 101 to have certain instincts, to just let your quarterback be able to step up in the pocket. Let him be able to step up in the pocket and complete and attempt to throw the ball. Let him be able to step up into the pocket. A lot of times we run into situations where quarterbacks have different styles of play, like I was saying earlier. Carson Wentz is used to leaving the pocket and just leaving the offensive lineman where to guess. Carson Wentz has to trust his arm more and trust his offensive line more. Just forget you got legs at certain points, man. I mean, it helps sometimes for short yardage, but your arm should be your first priority, man. Look how this offensive line on this play protects Nick Foles and allows him to step up into the pocket. I'm going to stop it right there. Now, you see Nick Foles has all this space to operate. He's literally protected right here. You got a guy coming around the back, but you also got a guy swinging this way that can offset that. He's able to step into the pocket. You're going to see a guy come down here to cover this guy right here. But the protection is just, look, it's literally a pocket. It's literally a pocket. He's able to step into this and just make a confident throw downfield. And that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Let Carson Wentz be able to step up, keep him upright, wear these defenses down with the run, and we will be able to see explosive plays like this out of Carson Wentz in the same fashion that we've seen out of Nick Foles. It's the writing is on the wall. Keep your quarterback healthy, keep your quarterback upright. Protect. It don't matter if I'm the quarterback. Protect me the same way you protect Nick Foles. Just keep that same energy. That's all I want to see, man.